Stream. How about now, Dr. Reed? Maybe a little bit echo initially, but should be working now. Nice. Yeah. I thank you for being here and letting me know that things like that are not working. Because that is, man, that's frustrating. I had it was all up and running. And then I updated Wavelink. I guess that's what broke it because I didn't check it after updating. Okay. Well, let's check I need to check an alert, see if those are working. Let's test one. Let's test a new follower.
We have a newfoundling.
That looks like it. We'll get it. It's about whether or not it's going out on the stream. Yeah, that looked like it worked. All right. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Reed. You're a lifesaver. You're an audio savior. Fortunately, they were just leveling up, so nothing major was happening.
We're about to go get some, what are those? I forgot what the name of the cores.
Fusion cores?
Fusion cores, yeah.
What do you need a fusion core for?
No, I saw the Knight's Steel. It says that going to a pre-war car station. So I assumed that there's going to be, fusion cells there. That's all. I assumed we were going to get some, so.
Yeah. There's
how about that?
Other materials crucial to the maintenance of power armor and weapons.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Got the level up done.
You're done leveling? All right.
Yeah, I went and got gun that too.
That too.
Yeah.
Another rank of life giver.
Oh, there you go. I need to raise my endurance a little bit before I do that one. Well, dude, my strength is 11 with the power armor.
Yeah. Power armor is it's pretty beefy.
I don't know if it changed my max encumbrance. I wonder. I'm gonna take the power armor off for a second. Yep, it does. Okay, cool. Sweet. Looks like I was like right there, that encumbered almost. Yeah.
So, I'm not going to be fully introducing the fusion core mechanics to the power armor this session, but we're going to go with the idea that your fusion core you have will be enough to get you through until like some mechanical failure happens, like if you roll some kind of critical range working with your power armor or something like that. It's going to be enough until we do implement those rules. As we're kind of doing like the piecemeal, get used to the new stuff we have before we add a bunch of new stuff on top of it.
Okay.
So there is still the chance that something could happen, but you don't have to necessarily worry about, I got, so many actions and then it's out of juice. Do you have a fusion core on your equipment right now? You do have one. Add one more.
Okay. Yeah, I kept talking about blowing that fusion core up, but Good thing we didn't.
Yeah.
Where is it? There we go. Chief.
That's it. Yeah. Add one more because it came with the power armor.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So after giving you your awards, Olivia actually instructs you to go see the doctors here at base because you guys were very much looking worse for the wear after your last mission. And so I've already, before we started today, I've already reset your injuries. Excuse me. Injury HP. I've done the same for Bane as well. Let's put Bane at 13.9 on his initiative. And is there anything you guys would like to do before? Because at this point, you've only gone through the debriefing with Olivia. You've seen Nathan. He was taken off by some of his superiors. Anything you guys would like to do? Or you just want to talk to her again, another mission, or maybe leave this area and go on some other of the quests that you have currently?
Well, being that the next mission is all about stuff for power armor, we might want to go on that. We might want to go on that one. But let's see. There hadn't been anything pressing, has there? I mean, we've been here for like almost a week at least, and then gone for about a week getting here.
Yeah, you've been here for about a week. The in-progress missions you have currently.
Let's see. Quest.
You missed that one. I need to move off of there. You're still on the Steel Wings quest where Charles Zanko from Crocus Men tasked you with getting help with tracking down the vertibirds, which is, that's trying to get the Brotherhood Steel on your side, so they'll help you with that. You still have the missing child and missing husband that's not been solved, although those are kind of just, they're out there. And you are aware of, the other job boards in Waco and Carbon, and probably some in a couple of areas that you haven't visited yet.
Hey, we can go do the Super Duper Mart now. Or have we did that one? We didn't do that one.
No, you have not done that one.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one with the Brahmin?
Yes.
Carbon?
Yeah. We were at least under the assumption that there was a death claw involved with that, so I don't think we were.
You were under that assumption. I don't know why you were under that assumption. You were under that assumption.
Well, because that death claw came, and then it was, I don't know, this is all part of that. So I think that we assumed that, so we were like, yeah, I'm not gonna go mess with that.
And so you got your two quest lines that you're on, the Raider Incursion and the Steel's Might quest line. Raider Incursion is mostly on pause right now until you find some solution to the vertibird tracking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can return to the other locations as well and look for other jobs, other posted jobs.
I think maybe we could do some negotiation on what our payment would be for the next mission.
We're talking about with the Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yeah.
Okay.
Since I get that new tracking stuff, see if we can ask them to help us out, because that's what we're looking for is a vertebra from the dragonflies. So maybe they can use that technology to look for the dragonflies for us.
Okay. Well, you can step over to where she's at in her quartermaster position. And as you come in, she looks up from her terminal that she's always working on and sees you come in and says, "Welcome back. I'm glad you made it back from that last encounter. I see you got some nice new armor there, Slash.
Yeah, I need to, out of character, I need to get a voice modulator or something. That'd be funny to hear his accent, on computerized. It looked kind of weird, different than yours, but, I guess that's just the plating. I don't know.
Well, that is, the Raiders have found ways of making it look in their own horrendous style.
Yeah, I don't know if I like all the spikes and stuff, but I guess it works. And he kind of, hits his chest with his fist, bang, bang. Yeah, it'll work. I just got to figure out how to repair it.
Well, that shouldn't be too much trouble, and you can always pay our scribes to do the repairs that you can't do yourself.
Oh, didn't think about that. That'd be handy. Maybe they can even show me. So I'm out there in the wasteland. I can take care of it myself.
Well, to receive instruction, you would have to join.
Yeah. I gotta. We gotta have to have a conversation about that because we joined up with somebody else and they backstabbed us. And, I don't. We're just. Yeah. We're still trying to figure out who you are and stuff. What your true purpose might be. What's that? Yeah.
Come be a hero.
I know. I've been a hero once, and that kind of it didn't feel good when I had to use the bathroom. Anyhow.
Yes, you've mentioned some misadventures with your previous employer.
Yeah, he didn't handle us too well.
Well,
but we'll give us some time. How about it? I don't know if we're in the joining up mood. At least I'm not. How about you there, Jack?
Not really, but still need to work on a great many other things too, so.
Yeah, we do have some responsibilities. So, I don't know. We'll think about it. But we don't mind doing these missions for us. They're awful helpful.
Well, speaking of missions, we do have another one ready if you're interested.
Yeah, definitely, especially since you got that new, I don't know what you call it, but that artifact that can look for the vertebrates?
Yes, that's been handed over to the senior scribes now, and they are working towards getting it installed and finding a computer that can actually operate it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about that. But when you get it up and going, we definitely would like to ask for some help with something that's going on back home.
Well, we understand that, and I've as we discussed when you first arrived, the elders are aware of that, and they're pleased with your work so far. So I don't think there'll be any problem once we have the technology up and running for us to lend you that assistance that you asked for.
Well, as long as it doesn't have any plot armor, that would be awesome. Sorry. Yeah, just chew that up however you want to.
I think the only people that have had plot armor is the characters so far.
No, I know. I'm just
just a little bit. As you're discussing this with Olivia, you hear the footsteps of power armor stepping in behind you, coming into the warehouse.
I try to turn my head, and I'm like, okay. So I have to side step. Okay, all right.
Yep. And as you turn around to see who it is, you see a fully equipped Midwest Brotherhood steel power armor. So just so you guys know, it looks similar to the X01. Well, it's what we have here on the Brotherhood once you image. Similar to X01, there's no actual X01 T60 variant designation for it. So we're just going to be calling it Midwest Power Armor since it was introduced in Tactics. And I actually prefer it for the Midwest Brotherhood. So we'll be sticking with it. Actually, let's call it Advanced Power Armor.
Okay.
Because it has been called on occasion. So in the Advanced Power Armor, you see that the helmet is off, but the rest of it you can tell is the Advanced Power Armor. And you see Initiate Nathan's head sticking out of the armor. And he's got the helmet underneath his right arm. He's got a small grin on his face.
Ooh, look at you. You brought some armor back and they hooked you up, didn't they?
Well, they have given me a promotion. I skipped over one rank entirely. I'm now a squire. And those squires are typically not allowed or issued power armor. They have decided that since I am leading one of the errant squads, that I am allowed to wear power armor.
Well, congratulations. Maybe you can keep up with my kill count now.
Well, I do.
He says that like innocently, like not trying to, rub or anything. He's just,
Yeah. I must say that I do have to give the two of you quite a bit of credit for this. If you hadn't been out there helping me, keeping me alive at times when I need it and assisting me in these missions, I would not have attained the rank of squire as quickly as I have. So thank you.
Oh, well, you're welcome, I guess.
No problem.
Has Scribe Olivia or Scribe Cole given you our next mission yet?
I think I was talking over her. Maybe I might have was asking her for her help first before she gave us the mission. What you got for us, Olivia? Scribe?
She pulls up some data on her console and she keys it up. You hear your Pip-Boy beep, and you hear a similar beep come from Squire Nathan's direction. I'm gonna have a hard time keeping up with that. He's Squire now, Stephen.
Yeah, me too. I might do that by accident.
Yeah. As you look at your Pip-Boy, you see that a location has been given to you and some descriptions of items to recover. She goes on. We have located, we believe, a area that will have resources that we can use to help maintain and repair our power armors and our weapons while we're here. We're hoping that this area will have a vast amount of these resources, and is hopefully relatively unscavenged so far. Initial reports say that there could be some mutated creatures there.
Oh, okay. Like super mutants, or are you just saying critters?
Well, I wouldn't count out super mutants necessarily, but the reports are kind of vague on the specific kind of mutated creatures. But based on, typically if we see super mutants, we'll say super mutants. So I'm thinking at the most some ghouls.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't mind, Jack, we can go take care of it.
And she quickly looks over at Jack and says, "Oh, I apologize. I do mean feral ghouls.
Oh, I assumed you meant that. Though there are apparently a number of people who still can't tell the difference. Or really don't care. I'm not terribly surprised though anymore.
Well, you don't have to worry about that here. In most cases, we have a few members that are ghouls. One of our commanders is a ghoul, though we typically don't really refer to him as a ghoul. He's just one of our commanders, and so anytime we say ghoul within our own ranks, we're speaking of feral ghouls, and then the ghouls that are in our ranks, we just see them as other humans mostly.
Okay.
But I know that you're not entirely familiar with how we handle things. So I wanted to make sure you understood that we're not going out exterminating sentient beings. That is not our mission.
Well, some of them kind of need to be, but that's because apparently a lot of super mutants really can't determine whether or not people are people. Or, yeah.
Yes, there's much nuance to it.
Yes, there is in this fallen world.
I kind of figure if it wants to eat me, I can shoot it.
Well,
Squire Thompson speaks up with his helmet on now. If it's trying to kill you, you try to kill it right back. And he locks his laser rifle in the cartridge into his laser rifle and turns the head out from the warehouse.
Yeah, can we? Is it going to be difficult to sit in the Humvee with these things on? And as I try to keep up with them.
Not really. You'll attach yourself to the outside, or you can attach your armor to the outside and ride inside.
Ooh.
I will be attaching mine to the outside and then riding or driving the Humvee.
That might be ideal. I don't know if I'd like to sit in this thing all the time.
American Sheepdog Gaming, good morning. Welcome to the stream.
That being said, how long does it take me to get into said power armor?
A matter of seconds. It'll be
like an action, like a full action or something, or.
So if you're talking in combat, yes, a full action.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so American Sheepdog Gamer, Vet Warrior. Why did you change your name from Vet Warrior to American Sheepdog Gamer? Not that it's a fine name. Both names are fine, but I'm interested in the change. So you guys, you want to do anything else at the Brotherhood base before heading out, or and when you head out, are you going on this mission, or are you going to just have this mission in your back pocket?
No, go ahead and go on the mission. Jack,
Yeah.
you good? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Let me look at my assault rifle. Okay, I got that. Okay, I'm good on ammo.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I got at least for this
Sometimes
mission.
I wish you were not so good on ammo.
At least for this mission, I'm good on ammo, so we'll go from there.
He said he's changed his name for the iRacing League. That's okay. That makes sense. A little bit more of a racing friendly name. All right. So you guys head out. In the distance, as you get closer to the location, you're not going terribly far from the base. In fact, I haven't pulled this up yet, but we'll pull that up just so we could show you. Texas Current. Share that out. And then you're going to be heading to there where the campfire is.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I could do that. Let's drag that over. drop it there, and then make it shareable. There we go. So that's where you're headed. Not the furthest you've been from the base, but also, yeah, it's out there a little bit. And as you approach in the distance, you see that it seems like you're headed towards an old red rocket stop.
Okay.
Oh no, iRacing took you away from X4. That's no good. Got to get back into X4 a little bit there, man. So there's your destination. If there's anything you'd like to do while approaching it? How far away would you like to stop? Squire Thompson, he's kind of slowing down around, a mile or so, or he does it like a drive-by, and then goes out to about a mile or so for his normal stop. Is there any, suggestions you'd like to give to him on distance to change that up?
No. So you say we drive past it and then stop, or is that what you're trying to say? Okay.
Driving past it just to get a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But because you guys are going to be getting into your power armor, getting out of the vehicle and everything, you're not wanting to use this vehicle in, at least not until the Wonders Guide is converted. You're not going to be using this vehicle in combat. He prefers to kind of park the vehicle a little ways away from an area that you're about to go into and have potential hostiles at.
Yeah, it's no need in getting the OV all beat up.
So,
it'll take too long to get back home.
any changes then?
No.
Or
Yeah.
Not
I mean, that's,
both as normal?
yeah, that's pretty much.
All right. Then as you get closer, since you've done a drive-by now, I keep forgetting to do that first. Let's share it. You won't be able to see anything at first. But give me a minute.
It went gray. It went from black to gray. So.
Drop you in there.
See my token?
All right, you were at the bottom of the map. And you should be able to see everything now. We'll give it a minute if the map needs to load.
Yeah, just the tokens are here. I hadn't loaded the map yet.
Okay.
I don't know about Jack.
Things changing for you?
Flashing. It was flashing. Lots of flashing.
Turn the lights on and off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that. There we go.
There we go. How about you,
Okay.
Jack?
Yep.
Yep. All right. So that is, let's do line of sight here.
Okay.
That is the basic look that you got.
Okay.
Is there any, you're arriving, you left in the morning, 1, 2, 3, morning of a third day. Consume, for this trip, consume 1 ration, please. And liquid.
Ben. Yeah, get to heal.
Yeah. So Jack, you should have no radiation now. Collected 3 and used it to heal, but you didn't have anything to heal. So
Yeah, so it's like,
Slash. I don't know why I didn't automatically put it in there, but you should have 4 radiation now.
Yeah. Lead belly.
You're gonna what?
Lead belly. Let's see. I get to re-roll one of those. I think.
Okay.
Rank 1, you may re-roll the D6 to determine your radiation.
Hold on. Let me look at that one.
Mm-hmm.
That it
And then at rank 2, you're immune.
rank 2, you're immune.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's what I was looking for. Is the rank 2. It was like 2 d6s, but yeah. So re-roll that.
Okay.
Right. Just take 2.
All right. Okay.
All right. So you have the option. The area is quiet. You have the option to approach from any direction you want to.
It may be that I had the power armor on and it was taking in the rad resistant.
Oh yeah, that's possible, but that doesn't apply when it's food.
Correct. Yeah. So next time I'll take it off and we'll try it and see if that changes. So what you thinking, Jack? Are there any, can you do that thing? Can you feel anybody?
okay, so
Just don't hurt us this time. I don't know what I don't know how well, I kind of look nervous. Well, I guess you can't see my nervous, but you can hear my nervous. I'm a little twitchy in my armor.
Servos and the fingers keep going.
Last time he did this, it hurt.
kind of as he starts saying that, I kind of look towards the the newly promoted squire, and like, has he turned his head or is like looking in our direction, like the what are you talking about or whatever?
No.
Okay. So, since it got brought up, I'll I might as well try and, if I can, see if I can find anybody, or whatever.
Okay.
Use the Radiant Mind Link, I think it was.
Yeah. Let me. Radiant Mind Link and Radiant Mind Link Enhanced. You have both of those.
Mm-hmm.
While he's getting ready to do that, I kind of sidestep a few steps there.
All right. So, are you wanting to use the basic one or the enhanced one?
The basic one, I think. Just, I'm not trying to take control of anything, I'm just trying to see if there's anybody out there.
All right. Then I am not going to require a roll on this one. So if you're just kind of doing like a short pulse to see if you sense anything, you do.
Okay.
And let's see. You sense several like just basic feral ghouls. They're kind of, you think they're hibernating like they do. But then there's a strong one in there somewhere too.
Okay. So, well, we do have company. Or there are inhabitants, and this is going to be interesting. Just step forward a little bit.
So you are going to approach from the front here?
Uh-huh.
All right. What you can do with have Bane do?
Go over there to start.
All right. One second here. Where did it go? There it is. Don't need that. Put that in there. So stepping forward, nothing really is stirring within the Red Rocket. You see through the windows there. You don't see anything standing. You don't see any movement. You do see. Get my ping here. That's not it. There it is. You see right over here a counter with a cash register there. You can see through that window. So someone there can. You see another window over here. Looks like a small repair area. And then you got the doors right here. Doors are now going to be the red lines from the top down view.
Okay.
Shall we send Bane to Bird Dog, or?
Yeah, it might be easier if they come out to us.
Right. Up to there.
Okay, turn off my ping mode. All right, Bane steps forward. You can have him bark, or what's your intent with him?
Well, actually, it was just to see if anything responds to him just walking up.
Okay, nothing does so far. Squire Thompson is approaching in a stealthy manner.
Yeah. I guess we'll try this.
Fine.
Right? It's more clank. Clank.
As stealthy as possible, okay?
Yeah, powered armor is not very stealthy, but that's fine. Alright. I guess go up to the window and see what I can see.
All right, as you get to the window, that one is number. You see a ghoul, kind of just laying on the ground. It is hibernating at the moment.
Right. And I just, well, like, quietly, like, see one, not sure where the others, if there are any others, they're at, and kind of try and gesture to where.
Okay. Actually, I forgot that one. You see that one too.
Okay, so 2 of them, but yeah.
Yeah. There.
You took them away. I don't see them anymore.
Well, I revealed the wrong one earlier. Number 3 was not. I was supposed to do number 4, and I just clicked on the wrong one.
Gotcha.
As Bane gets there,
Yeah.
as he gets there, the ghouls begin to wake up. You hear that coming from throughout the station.
Alright.
They sense
Something.
something. Yes.
Yum yum.
Yeah.
Can we see them from, like, I guess those 2 now, 3 and 5?
Yep, they're beginning to stand up. You see the movement.
Well, I'm gonna target number 5 there. Can I shoot it?
You can target number 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead. You got if you fire this, you begin a surprise round.
Well, I see them getting up and start moving towards the door after Bane got there.
Yeah, Bane gets there. They start getting up there, stirring. You see the movement. So if you target number 5 and shoot him, yes, you're going to be initiating combat, and it'll start the surprise round.
Well, that didn't go well at all.
No, it did not.
Let me reset my luck.
Yes,
Not the
reset your luck.
56.
Everybody reset.
Not the 56. Not that. No, I'll just put it at 4 because I'm going to be. Oh, wait a second. In addition to.
In addition to.
Hey, there we go. I was waiting. Alright. And that's tagged.
All right. So roll damage. You need
Let's see.
1. Let's see. Is that a crit then? If that's tagged.
Correct.
Okay. So you get an action point. Yeah. Roll damage.
2 for commando. And 4 for fire rate. Yay. Leave them dice.
Oh,
You one-turned him.
So I guess I will. Oh goodness. Took the wrong thing there. I will. I still have the range on that. My assault rifle is a long range, so that's 15. Yeah. Okay. So I will use one of those bursts to shoot the other goal.
Okay.
Let's
3. Let's look at
3,
his.
correct.
Has he got any resistance? No resistance of any kind.
Okay.
So another 9 damage. How many bursts you putting into him?
That one, well, I don't know. I'll put 2 bursts into him just to make sure.
Okay.
1, 2, 4, 1, 2.
You one-turned him.
Alrighty.
All right.
And I'm done.
And you're done. Okay. Let me do loot.
Yeah.
And we will be converting some of the junk item that you used to have. Like you got an item called junk. When Wonder's Guide is finished, all that's got to get converted randomly over to actual junk items.
Cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite part about Wonder's Guide. It's no longer just junk. There's actual things. Okay, so that started surprise round. Jack, you want to do anything in this surprise round?
I might as well. And I guess... Alright, so try to shoot him and see what I wind up with.
Hey, look at that.
So that's 2 action points. And 7 damage to Feral Ghoul 4. Alright. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Anything for Bane? Thompson will move over to there. Does not give him his line of sight on anything, so he'll have to use his minor action to get a full movement in. Which will bring him to there. He'll target. You are in the line of... or in the way there, Jack, so his difficulty is going to be increased by 1.
There we go. Hey, good.
Right. So that's 2 action points, 1 for the GM, 1 for you. And damage. It is eliminated.
Get that vicious and piercing.
Okay, that's it for the surprise round. So, top of the round, Slash, your turn.
I can't see anything currently. So big wall. So this is my window. All right. Poopy. 3, 2. All right. Cool. Actually, all right. I'm going to actually be over here and then kind of sidestep.
You can crouch. This window, this is not a full size window.
Okay. Just try not to get in the way, basically. All right. I will target number 1 here.
All right.
Oh, that's the wrong thing to do. This is still targeted yet. Okay. Assault rifle, Predator. Ooh, looky. In addition to.
In addition to.
I love that feat. The perk. I'm going to reroll that 20. Alright, it's just a miss. But I did get 1 success, so.
So, yep, 1 success is enough. You hit. Roll damage, please.
2 for commando. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire rate.
That's right.
No, I didn't.
Roll that in.
I did roll it in the box. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know, right?
Happiness is belt fed.
Oh, no.
Alright, so you can either re-roll with luck, or you can just burst.
Yeah. Oh, I'll spend 1 luck. Yeah.
Okay.
And re-roll this. 3 of those blanks, so I can get enough to kill it. There we go.
All right. So that's a total of 11 damage on that one, and 11 damage with 2 bursts now.
Okay. Is he still standing? Oh, no, he's dead.
No,
Okay,
he's-
alright. Alright, then I will shoot Feral Ghoul with 2 bursts.
2.
Just
2
to,
there. Yeah, that's more than enough.
yeah, that's. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Make sure I fire rate consumed ammo.
Yes, it does. All right, Jack, your turn.
Okay. Up here and open the door one.
Are you able to open it? Yeah. All right.
Okay. And no additional response?
No.
Okay. That's me then.
All right. Bane.
Just a second.
He goes up, jumps up, puts his paws on the window, and just kind of looks around. Doesn't alert to anything.
Yeah.
All right. The squire. Come over to here and open these doors. These are supposed to be double wide doors, so get them both open for you there. He sees nothing. He readies an action, readies a shot. If he sees a ghoul, he's going to shoot at it. Let's see, we're going to open that up. Come out to right there. He cannot get through that door yet. And then he will do. Jack, you feel radiation being somewhat drawn in for a moment and then expounded outward in a very explosive manner from just behind this door over here. As that happens, let's see.
Do we hear the yelp?
Yeah, you're going to hear the yelp. Unfortunately, the other thing I was looking for is not close enough to happen. This is 5d6. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 radiation damage to Bane. And he does... he whimpers as he jumps down off of the window and attempts to make his way back towards you. Oh, I should have put him closer. Slash.
So I assume the window is busted or at least open.
Yep. You could go through it if you wish.
Okay, yeah. So go right there.
All right.
Are there any other doors over on this side? No, I don't see anything.
No.
Okay. So the only door is that door over there. Nope. Where's ping? Gee, oh, there it is. Alright, so this is the only door. Right
Yes.
there.
Aside from the front doors, the outside, that is the only other door there. All right. Anything else?
So I'll hold my action. If anything pops up, if any ghouls pop up, I'll shoot them.
Okay. Jack.
Okay. Step to there. And ready of rifle for when he steps through the door.
Yeah. Oh, Bane. All right. Bane's gonna run.
He's been through this a few times already.
Squire will also ready his Overwatch action here. Yeah. Slash Overwatch reaction.
Alright, he's in range. Yeah. We got 2 successes.
Action point earned.
1, 2 for fire rate. No, for commando. 1, 2, 3, 4 for fire rate.
Alright, after his resistance is applied, you did 5 damage to him. And you have 3, you can target up to 3 targets with burst.
Well, then I'll burst into him 3 times.
That's 5, 15, yeah.
Okay.
3, 2.
2, 3.
Okay.
Got my rounds. I took care of those. I yell out, "Go kick it!" to Jack.
When the glowing one falls, Jack, you no longer sense any beings with radiation nearby.
Alright. Well, here's the radiation sources. Not sure what else is in here. And we're out of combat?
You are.
Okay.
Is it dead, Jack?
Yes.
Alright. I trust you. And I'll just start looking around, looking for some of the items that were on my left.
Okay. As you do, you find that the shelves in here are actually made of the steel. They're not in the right shapes or anything, but the Brotherhood could probably melt these down into the steel that they need. Jack, where you're at, you're finding that this, while not necessarily in any shape to be used where it is now, most of what's in here could be recovered and brought back to the Brotherhood base and be added to the workshops they have. So, various tools, some workbenches that are not in the greatest shape, but that could be easily modified for the Brotherhood to continue to use. And lots of, various scrap and supplies as well in here. And as you venture further back in, you find that there's all kinds of spare parts back here that, you know these as spare parts for vehicles. Coolant systems, since most of the cars ran on the fusion cores and everything and radiate nuclear reactions, they needed a lot of coolant systems. So this here has a lot of parts that go into that. As you are working on that, you begin to hear in the distance and getting closer.
Oh, crap. And
I look at the Squire. Is that your friends?
No, we only used the vertibirds to get here from our location in Chicago. We have not used them since we arrived. We've been using the Humvees.
Alright. Was that loud enough I could hear him in the other room, or?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, everybody out.
You hear the vertibirds land. As you approach the window and the doors, you see, and Bane's barking up a storm. You see the unmistakable uniforms of the Red River Company approaching, weapons drawn, the Red Rocket.
Okay.
They're supposed to be the good guys, right? I look over at Jack.
They're one of the other merc groups around, yes. And let's see, powered armor or friendly ghoul? I'll try for the friendly ghoul. And step out and with the weapon slung but not like in front of me but not aiming at anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hello folks, what can I do you for?
Well, you can vacate this area. We're claiming this Red Rocket truck stop in the name of the Red River Company and our current employer.
That may be a bit of difficulty. We've got some folks from out of state that are moving in, and they kind of sent us to collect some resources here.
Yeah, see, that doesn't work for us. I'm not a big fan of these so-called out-of-staters. Behind you, Jack, you hear the servos on Squire Thompson's power armor tightening up as he is most likely not enthused with the way that these Red River are talking about the Brotherhood, and you're certain that he's probably taking a more aggressive stance at those words.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you boys have some nice toys, but they've got better. I would recommend you let us load up and leave, and this doesn't need to turn to violence.
You just don't seem to understand your situation here, Ghoul. This is your last chance to get out of here on your own 2 feet, or we'll drag you out later.
Hey guys, who hired you?
That's of no concern of yours.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be violent or nothing, but are you ready to die for him?
Don't think we'll be the ones dying here today.
Okay. I look over at Squire. What do we do now?
Well, right now, you're getting shot.
Yeah, I saw them all turn red. So,
That is a hit. Does your power armor increase your defense at all?
it doesn't show that. I was going to ask you.
It should.
Real quick.
I meant to ask you beforehand.
Still.
Yeah, I meant to ask you beforehand. My apologies.
No, that's all right. So nothing. Yeah, the frame doesn't do anything. Let's look at this. Let's lock that. Physical damage, 8 rad HP.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we had an advanced difficulty shooting at the guys in power armor.
Yeah, I don't think it's just damage reduction. It looks like on everything.
Oh, that's right.
Physical energy, rad, and then the HP. So no additional defense, but lots of damage reduction.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
So he hits. Got a fire rate of 2. Dang.
Yeah, you had to hit me right in the chest.
Yeah. Now it is in the chest, so this is where the grid was messed up last time, but it's been fixed now. So it has correctly applied the 8 physical damage reduction, allowing 1 wound to get through onto the torso piece of your armor. You should be able to see that.
I see that.
Combat tab.
Yes, I see that. Well, hold on. Let's see. I have 8 DR.
Yeah, 8 physical.
I have 10 hit points. I thought that's what it was originally. Oh, 1 wound. Okay, I see the wound.
Yep.
All right, never mind. I was thinking it would take that away, but I wasn't thinking about the wound factor. Got it. Yep, I got the wound.
It does the wounds and everything just like your
yeah.
PCH is.
Yeah, I'm with it. No, I'm on the same page.
Good. All right. So let's see here.
Tink. Oh. Hey, Jack, it works.
All right. Does he have luck? No. All right. Slash, it is your turn.
Well, I've already got this guy. Who shot at me, actually?
The sergeant.
Oh, the sergeant. Okay.
Yep.
All
He's
right,
standing behind the stanchion over here.
Mm-hmm.
Put a ping on him. That does mean he gets cover.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's fine.
Which I need to... Since we're using cover more frequently, we need to make sure I got that up.
I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Don't roll damage yet.
Yeah, I got a comp, so I got to reroll in addition to.
Oh, yeah, you do. All right, do that.
In addition to.
There we go. That's what I was looking for, and that is tag. What's that go off? Oh, yes, yeah. So that's 2 AP. Or excuse me, that's 2 successes.
2 successes,
Yeah.
1 action point. All right, there's your action point. Okay, so he is behind that concrete barrier. This is where I'm not a fan of how they do cover necessarily, but it makes sense.
Is it DR?
It is DR.
Okay.
So I got to roll 3d6. So he's going to get an additional. Is this done by round? It's done per attack. Okay, so he's getting an additional damage reduction on this attack.
Okay. Right.
So go and roll damage.
2 for commando, 1, 2, 3, 4 for fire rate.
All right, so 8 damage goes down to 7 damage with the damage reduction he has from the station.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
1, 2, 3. It looks like I will. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'll put 1 more round burst into him,
Okay.
and then There we go. And then 1, 2. Yeah, 2 into who is this? Private number 1.
Private 1. All right. So total. Let me pull up his sheet. Get his damage reduction. You are doing physical.
Correct.
To the torso. So total of 11 minus 2, 9. And you're putting 2 into him?
Correct.
So that's 18. Alright. That's him. Get his stuff added to the loot screen and close that.
One turn me.
You one-turned him.
Thank you.
Alright, anything else?
Yes. My apologies. I'm going to send 2 action points for another major action. I have the perk Action Boy. It does not raise my difficulty. The sergeant didn't die, so we need to target him again. That being said, I will roll the attack. Wait. In addition to that 20.
In addition to,
Alright, 8, that's 1 success.
1 to 6. Alright.
And then re-roll his damage reduction. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Oh, goodness.
Oh!
Alright, roll damage.
Does he have luck?
He does not.
Okay. Right. Okay. 2 for commando and 1, 2, 3, 4 for fire rate. Right in the head. Oh goodness gracious! But look at all those blanks.
Yeah, that's a lot of blanks.
That is a lot of blanks. 3, 4. We are definitely going to spend the luck on that. Let me spend the luck first. Alright. 3. There we go.
So 4 damage directed at the head. What is his damage reduction there, actually? Okay.
And I will burst. That one burst into him. I don't know if it's going to do anything. So. Right. Oh no, we have 2 bursts.
It's 2 bursts.
Yeah, so I'll do the 2 bursts.
Okay.
I don't know if it did anything to him. Probably.
Nope.
Maybe. Yeah. Pinged off his helmet. That was probably the worst roll I've ever.
Yes. I've never seen a roll worse than that in
that's
any
like
game.
Golly.
There are worse rolls to get the nat ones and everything on the initial roll, but as far as damage goes, that's the worst.
Yeah, out of all those dice, because technically I rolled 3 more, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's me.
Jack.
alright.
I've tried. Must have hit the pole.
Nice.
That's that extra damage reduction he has.
Mm.
Well, they rolled nothing on it.
I know, right? It's just I'm just trying to say it wasn't me.
Alright.
Excuse me.
All right. 2 successes on a 1 gives you an action point.
Alright.
Goodness. 8 damage with the vicious and everything. Very nice.
Yep.
I like how it's calculating it correctly.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
I think all that's been corrected.
That's awesome.
Anything else, Jack?
No.
Was that a no?
No. Yep.
All right. Bane.
Okay. Say hello to my little doggy. Finally, something he can fight.
Right?
It's like,
I can chew on this.
It's not power armor. It's a human.
And he has vicious as well. So.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Whew, that was
it.
close.
Roll damage.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, buddy. Good night. That was vicious.
Let's get that loot pushed.
Was that the guy you had already shot, or?
no, that was another guy entirely.
Oh, he wouldn't hurt him.
Yes, he did. Okay.
You one-turned him.
I didn't even notice that. I thought it was the same guy at first.
No, yeah.
Nope.
That's that.
Nice. Well done, Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for Bane?
Moved, killed that guy. No, not right yet.
All right.
Hey, puppy.
So,
Hey, you changed his name too. Cool.
yeah. With his new power armor, shiny power armor, Squire Thompson runs out into the middle of the area.
Mm.
Targets one of the Red River Company that's been behind a vehicle until now, but he's got a clear shot at this point. Oh, I didn't use... Only did it once now. Okay. So he's going to roll to attack. That is a hit. And then damage with fire rate of 2. And he will spend a luck. Reroll exactly 3. Get an extra 3 in there. So an extra 3, that's 9 damage total on that guy. Too bad he doesn't have burst.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Alright, got any perks? Just looking to see, is there anything... But no, there is not. See if I can help you guys out here. Because it ain't over yet.
There's some vertebrates out there.
Yeah. Having seen the viciousness of this dog, Private number 2 here is going to attack Bane. Did his laser weapon fire?
No.
Did we get the audio for Squires? No.
No, we did not, unfortunately. Oh, ow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. 2 action points.
I'm grateful for, what's your title again? Overseer?
Huh? Yes, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, the Overseer hadn't been using his AP.
For the moment.
Was he trying to build it up for the boss?
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm fixing the laser rifle gun audio.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I don't like that not being there. There. All right, so that was private number 2. Private number 4 is actually going to target the Squire. That is a miss. And private 5. Squire range. He's going to have to come in closer. He'll run up to there. He will run out of ammo. does no damage to Nathan, but there is damage on his power armor. Most likely. No.
Yeah, the DR.
Yeah, the DR. Left arm. Goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I mean, if mine's a 4, I can just think about what his is. So.
7.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. That's some pretty armor right there.
The head is 8. The torso is 10. And then all the limbs are 7.
Yep.
For physical.
Man.
I even modified that this morning because I wanted it to be different from all the others. It was a copy of the XO 1, and then I modified it to be like the Midwest one. I should have remembered it, but I didn't. I was
8, 7, 7, 10, 8, 9, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6, 7. Yeah.
Louis.
Here's an action point. Target number 11. That is 2 hits. I get an action point now. Or two successes, not 2 hits. Fire rate of 2. Another no damage. Just that one actually got through a little bit onto the power armor itself. And he is Slash, it's your turn.
So the sergeant died?
Sergeant died.
Yeah, he got that head wound. Alright. Then since he's... Oops.
It might be a little bit laggy. I hit the add loot to party sheet.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
got a lot of loot. There it goes.
Target him. Yeah, I was like, why is it not targeting? Yeah, that'll be anything. Oh. In addition to, we reroll at 20.
In addition to,
Gets up on the. There we go. 13, that's a hit. All I need. 2 for commando. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire rate. 2, 3. He was already, like wounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But I have 1, 2, 3 burst. Let's see how far this guy is. I think he's still in range. There we go. Yeah, he's still in range. So I will private 5. 1, 2. I think he's been hit. I'll put 2 burst into private 5.
Okay. So the original one took 7 damage. So it's going to be 14 into private 5. Yep.
I think he'd already taken some damage as well, maybe, but
Yeah.
I didn't technically want to turn him. So, and then who's this guy? The last guy is number 4. I'll put 1 burst in number 4.
Into number 4. All right.
1, 2, 3 for the burst. 3, yep.
Okay.
And I tell him to surrender.
He doesn't respond. He just keeps on shooting.
Okay, well then, we'll just finish this off.
Well, sucks to be him.
Yep.
Oh,
2 AP.
Oh, too late.
What? What's too late? Was it the end of my turn?
yeah,
Yeah.
he moved on.
Oh, okay. All right, Jack. Give him back. Yep, there you go. You use the AP then.
So let's
Yeah.
let's get some kills in there, Mr. Assault Rifle Crazy.
It's all good.
That's
In the head.
Which
a shot in the head.
You booyah.
Yeah.
yeah, his chance of surviving to the end of the round was slim.
Yeah.
All right.
You and yeah, well, everybody. Yeah.
As he falls to the ground, you see in the distance the a vertibird begin to lift off and head in a eastern direction.
Can we see it clearly to see any markings or?
It has red stripes on it.
Okay.
To your knowledge, the Red River Company does not have any vertibirds. So if they have one, this is news to the Texas wasteland.
Yeah, but that's the marking for the Red River.
Well, I mean, the Red River uniforms are basic, like army green, and they have their initials RRC is embroidered in red on their uniforms typically. So there's no, and then the closest thing you'd have where they paint it would be the power armor that you occasionally see them in. Usually just has RRC painted in red across the chest piece. So now this vertibird, you could probably assume that would be their color scheme for a vertibird if they had vertibirds. But since you don't know them actually having vertibirds in the past, it's just an assumption right now. There's no facts behind it. But you've not seen one with a red stripe on it before, so.
Okay. So we basically then I guess the comment that's new, and then back to go to load up the truck.
It's too far off to try to take any pop shots at it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, too far. As you begin going through things, do you want to loot this place for more than just what the Brotherhood sent you for?
I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
This is technically how he makes a living, We scour every inch of the place and try to sell it off. Ooh.
All right. Did that pop up for you?
Yeah, weapons ranged. All good stuff. Commercial.
Did the parcel pop up?
Oh, no.
How about now?
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Got some cram. A minigun. You see that?
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Somebody's gonna mount a minigun to a car. They were getting ready for the end. Just not quick enough. There we go.
There's two more things I'm adding special.
Minigun. 2 chest pieces. 51 and a 45.
Actually, there's going to be a third special item. I'm just looking for it. If somebody goes around to the back of the building, will somebody go around to the back of the building? You don't actually have to on the map, but
Yeah. They might have barrels of oil. Well, I don't know if they use oil, but anyhow, there might be barrels of radiation fluid back there.
So behind the, oh goodness, the Red Rocket station here, there is a power armor station with a power armor frame attached to it.
Okay.
Just the frame. So that is now in the parcel.
Well, we got some pieces. We can make some pieces. Trying to figure out what the difference is between the 45 and 51.
So you're looking at...
51 has better DR.
On the limb.
HP.
As far as the
yes. The hit points. I see it now. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah, 879 for physical energy radiation, and then HP. The 51 has 18, and the 45 has 14.
Yeah. Well, looky here. What do you want to do with this? You want to keep it, or you want to give it? I think it'd be pretty cool to go back to carbon with all shiny and stuff. What you think, Jack? Or wait a second, Squire Thompson. Are we allowed to procure this power armor frame for ourselves, or?
Well, since it's not on the specific list of things we're looking for, it is considered other loot, and it is up to you to do what you wish with it. Of course, the Brotherhood will look favorably upon you giving this technology.
Well, I bet. So, that's a hard call there, Jack. What you want to do? I'll leave it up to you. I'm sure we have a few other pieces we can slap onto it, if not on us at the base.
And you can always donate, tech to the Brotherhood at another time. It doesn't have to be after each mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can bring it back and decide there. Of course, and not say this to where the Squire can hear. It's like, well, we could take it back to Ravenwatch and do a few things. In fact, we could probably take that Raider-powered armor you've got and get to the max that what we've got in the way of stuff in Ravenwatch can do. But yeah, we'll think harder on that, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll keep the frame and the 2 chest pieces.
Okay.
What do you want to do with a minigun? Do you want to give that to them, or you want to? I don't know if we have a minigun. We already gave them up one. Oh no, we sold them the one. That's right, we sold them a minigun. About you want to? It's not. I don't know. Definitely not power armor worth, but it definitely has a little cost to it. It's almost 400 caps. The minigun. Not that they'll give us 400 caps worth.
Well, we can think harder on that, but yeah, why don't we load this all up.
All right. Have you taken anything off the parcel yet?
No, I haven't taken anything off.
I'm gonna
Brain
add it.
fungus and the dirty water.
You did take
Yeah.
brain fungus and dirty water.
Uh huh.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me. Oh, it just doubled everything.
I'll take that.
Ah,
All right. Brain fungus, dirty water. You took. Okay. Let me see if I can add it to the loot sheet now. There we go. Then I can get rid of that scavenge. So it's all in the party loot screen now.
Where's that at? Where's that at again? I'm sorry.
party sheet.
Party sheet.
Oh, okay, thank you. Loot. All right. Hey, they had some caps in there. Let's see.
Yeah, tell me whose name to put these things.
Do you use 45 round?
That's how I was just gonna check. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
So 45 with Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Blood pack.
I'll take the blood pack
Slash.
because it's most likely not radiated.
You got 5 combat armor chest pieces.
What?
5 combat armor chest pieces.
Oh, I was thinking power armor. I was like, what?
No.
Okay. They will go to Betsy, so I guess that will, yeah.
Crown.
I'll take the cram. Jack can get the frag. I'll take the fusion and the gun drops. Oh, wait a second. Do you want the gun drops? They've probably radiated.
No,
Okay. All right.
Heavy combat armor helmets.
Ooh. Hold on. Well, I guess our armor doesn't. We're not wearing armor while we're in the power armor, so
It doesn't stack, but you'll still want to, because there'll be an occasion where I'm going to tell you can't take your power armor.
that's it.
Yeah. So, Betsy for the now?
Yeah, we can put it on Betsy, and then we can figure that out.
Improved laser gun.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look at the Squire's rifle and then this.
You think his is probably improved a little bit more than this one is, but it is, of course, the kind of tech the Brotherhood likes to collect.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can Brotherhood that one.
All right.
I don't know how you want to do that.
I'll sell it as well at the 25%.
Okay. Betsy junk.
Yep.
I'll take the melon.
Melon to slash. Military fatigue, 6 of them.
Betsy.
The minigun.
I guess Betsy at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Power armor frame.
Betsy, but she's gonna be way down.
Can't put it on Betsy though,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
your Brahmin cannot carry the power armor frame.
Alright. Well,
It has to be
then.
worn or transported by a vehicle.
Okay.
Okay,
Well-
well, I wear it.
All right, put it with Jack.
Betsy.
Powerful combat rifle, Betsy. Sturdy combat armor chest piece.
Yeah. All the way down to submachine gun. Put all that on Betsy. And then the 51 goes to Jack. And then
45.
we'll Betsy that one.
All right. Let's distribute. So as that is distributing, And while y'all are going around scavenging, loading things up, Squire Thompson brought the Humvee over so that it's easier to load things up. You notice he is very interested in the corpse of the sergeant. You've already taken the things of value, the weapons and everything, but he seems to be looking at a note that he found on the sergeant.
Does it distribute the caps, or we need to do that?
It does. It distributes.
Okay, sweet. Right.
It only distributes as much as it can in an equal number. So if there's anything left over, it stays there until there's enough. So I added an extra 3, so it had enough to distribute evenly.
All right. Well, what you got there, Squire?
Well, that's I suppose at this point, technically would be classified, since you're not members of the Brotherhood. As he says that, give me a survival perception, please. Oh my goodness. So that's an action point for Jack's roll. And then 2 action points for Slash's roll. Well, as he folds it away, you're both able to notice that there's a header on this letter, and it is carrying the insignia that you've been seeing on the crates from that the Raiders had with the serum, and that you saw on the vertibirds that the Raiders met when you was undercover.
And we don't have a name for them, do we?
You do not.
Okay. Right.
Technically, we don't know, but in character, but out of character, it's the Enclave symbol, so... yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, I've seen that before.
He tucks it away in his pocket and says, "Seen what?"
Oh, that logo there. That was on the vertibirds that we're tracking down. No, excuse me, them dragonflies.
It was.
Yeah.
It
had
was, yes.
Isn't that the one that had all those? Oh, do they know about that? I can't remember. Anyhow, yeah, they had. There's some bad guys right there. Slave trading, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and we've also seen it on a few crates, and some other things, yes.
Oh, was it on the crate that had that artifact that we found?
It's been on a few crates.
It was on the crate that the artifact was stored in, yes.
Yeah. Them guys. I don't know who they are, but we're looking
why haven't
for
you
them.
mentioned this before?
I do believe we mentioned that to the scribe.
I don't think y'all mentioned the logo.
Not the logo, but yeah. I don't think directly. I don't think we just yeah. Yeah, so I guess enemy of my enemy and stuff. Or how's that go? I forgot how that saying goes. But if you're looking for them, we're looking for them too already.
I've probably already said too much. We'll have to speak with the elders about this.
Okay. Should we keep it? What? Should we keep it on the? Should we be quiet about it, or?
No. Given your knowledge of this logo, and I am now aware that you know of this logo, I think I may be able to push for a quicker meeting with the elders than was originally planned.
Cool.
But that's all I can say right now.
Well, I mean, not that this hasn't been But we do need to get back to our people soon. But the sooner would be great.
Yes, of course. Well, let's finish up here and head back to base, and then we'll see what we can do about talking with the elders.
Dude, this thing gets stinky after you use it a little bit.
I believe that's mostly because you're in a raider's power armor. It's supposed to have an auto filter.
Oh, well, I guess maybe if I put on that new shiny breastplate, it might work better. I don't know. Or do I need another helmet?
No, it'll be the helmet that will fix the smell for you.
I like yours. Yours is cool looking.
Join the Brotherhood. Rank up. You can get one of your own.
Is that again? All right. Well, you wouldn't sell me one now, would you?
They don't seem to be interested in selling much.
There are a select few people that we are willing to sell higher or more advanced technology to. However, our power armor is something that we do not sell.
Okay. We should keep the other one if they ain't gonna sell nothing to us.
They sell a lot, or just not that kind of stuff.
This stuff's more valuable than I thought it was. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you head back to base, unless there's something else you want to do here at the Red Rocket.
Unless we can pull up the power armor, the service thing for it. I don't think we have much we need to do here.
Did that one come with the fusion cell?
Fusion core, yes.
4. Excuse me. There's a difference, yes.
There is a difference, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So Jack's power armor has a fusion core. Make sure you add that to your inventory, Jack, just so that we know you have one that goes with your power armor. And equip the power armor as well, so that you're not quote unquote carrying it when you technically can't carry it.
Ooh, they do sell cores.
Yeah, there's some technology that they will sell, but there's other things that they won't sell. So there's a very limited number of ways that you would be able to acquire a advanced power armor from the Midwest Brotherhood.
Yeah, we definitely need to get a few of those cores. All right. So I guess we'll, if we're done here, head back in to see what they got to say, and maybe buy a few cores.
All right. So when you arrive back, you guys are going to head off to Scribe Olivia, I imagine.
Yeah.
Squire Thompson heads off to speak with the elders, as you promised. Scribe Cole gives you 500 Brotherhood script. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to eat some of the words I just said.
What's that?
Because at one point, I had predetermined the rewards for this quest. And I'm supposed to give you random power armor parts that are Brotherhood of Steel specific.
Oh, darn.
Well, I didn't say it as the GM. I said it as Squire Thompson.
Okay.
Right.
It's gotta be random. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of power armor. So a D6. I need a regular D6. I don't want the combat D6.
Yeah, because that's kind of weird. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll make it. I want to make it easier to roll this. That was not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And where is that? There it is. Let's grab the D6. All right. So they're going to give you 1 power armor piece, each of you. Now, I can roll 1d6 and you both get the same power armor piece, or I can roll 1 for each of you. How do you want me to do that? I'll let you choose.
One each sounds perfectly fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So a roll for each of you?
Yes, please.
All right. So in the order I have your character sheets open here, for Slash, the 5th power armor piece, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a power armor right arm. Let's hold the inventory and I'll drag that over. You now have the right arm in your inventory.
Okay.
And for Jack, number 3, is 1, 2, 3, the left arm. Let me get your put that in there. You now have that one in yours. So these are not, like I said, I copied the XO1. I made some modifications to them. So you basically have the same damage reduction as most of the other power armors. It's just the HP that's been changed. And these are unmodded parts, so you can add mods to them later on if you like, or not. For the moment, you're going to find them in your inventory. They're MWBOS, and then power armor, whichever part they are. I'm going to be changing that later on to just advanced power armor instead of the MWBOS.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah.
But you have those now. And then what you do to equip those, you will open up your power armor frame itself. So for you, Jack, that's actual power armor frame. That's how it's listed on your inventory sheet right now.
Yeah.
For Slash, yours is, how is yours listed? Raider power armor. But you go to parts and you can drag and drop the part in there, and it'll automatically put it in the correct spot on the power armor frame and everything.
Oh, wow. Awesome. And then what will it do with the part that is currently there? Do you know?
Did you get it back by any chance?
I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'm going to take the right arm and click on it and drag it over to the right arm. Oh, cool. So let's see if I have a Raider right arm.
You do not.
Raider power armor.
I will get you one. So, Raider armor.
So I guess it's going to be the same as the Raider left arm. Just to make sure,
Raider power armor. Which one did you get? Right arm?
Correct.
All right. There you go. So I guess if you're going to be replacing parts in the future, just drag the part off first and then drag in a new piece.
Sounds great.
So take it off and put on the new one.
Gotcha.
The best way to describe that, I guess.
Sure. Here we go. Let's see. Inventory, Betsy. Where is it? So what is that called? What is the 51?
All right, let's do your reputation real quick. So we had two
there you go.
factions involved today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Brotherhood and the Red River Company. So did you complete a quest, the objectives of the quest? For the Brotherhood, yes. For Red River, no. Did you abide by their tenets and rules? Yes and no. Did you complete a faction's objectives for free? No and no. Did you give the faction gear or supplies? So Red River is no. You did give some supplies to... Yeah, we'll call that a yes. So quest of failure, no and yes. Did you go against the tenants? No and yes. Did you side with the faction's enemies? No and yes. Did you kill or allow the killing of any of the faction's members of allies? No and yes. Did you give or sell the faction's enemies gear or supplies? No and yes. Did you steal from this faction? That's no on both sides. And did you ignore the promise you made to the faction? That's a no on both sides. All right, so for the positive, we got 3. So the difficulty, well, for Brotherhood, you're earning another reputation rank there with Brotherhood of 3. You're now up to 3. And then your difficulty for Red River, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is a 5. And you currently don't have any reputation with them at all. Which means who's got the highest charisma?
I do, most likely.
All right, so it's going to be just a charisma roll. You don't have any rank with Red River Company, so you don't get like a skill portion to that. So just roll charisma, please. Your difficulty is 5. This is a plain roll, no re-rolls or anything like that happen here.
Hey, I have a charisma of 8.
So you got 1 success, which against a difficulty of 5. is a no.
Oh,
So you now have a -1 reputation with the Red River Company. Sorry, but it had to happen.
Yeah, well. I thought we had a slight beneficial one, but because we had run into them and actually helped them, but no big smells.
I don't remember you running into them with this campaign.
Early on, they had run off a death call.
Okay.
We helped them actually at Carbon.
Yeah. But that wasn't there's reasons why that didn't assist your reputation.
And it was early on, so we didn't really have a name. Yeah, I think that was like session, 3, somewhere in that ballpark, if not earlier.
Yeah. Next. What's next? Let's rename.
Do we get anything for the Brotherhood in their rep?
Oh yeah, you increased your reputation there. You're now at 5.
Okay.
I think 4. 3 or 4 or something like that.
Okay.
3 now.
3. Okay.
Let's see.
Nathan comes out. He's no longer in his power armor. He's in his standard Brotherhood fatigues. He exits one of the central buildings and comes to find you and tells you to come follow me. The elders would like to speak with you.
Oh, okay. Can I leave my armor here? Is that alright? Or where can I leave my armor? Power armor.
Well, we can leave it in the workshop on the way there.
Okay. It's got a little damage. You think they can take that ding out?
Considering how much you guys been working for us, I'll have them work on it alongside mine.
It's just like right there on the chest piece. It's just just a little bit of a ding.
You'll probably have to pay for it in the future.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let me gather together here a few things. There.
Jack, what is your power frame missing as armor plates?
At this point, hang on a second. I'll just get back to it. The helmet, right arm, and both legs.
Alright, so I've got a right arm. The Raider power armor, right arm. I'm gonna do this. Grab it. There we go. That's not what. Hey, there we go. I'll put it on my party sheet.
Put what in your party sheet?
I put the Raider armor on the party sheet, and Jack just grabbed it. Right arm, so he can have that.
Gotcha. All right. I've got to do. I'm missing one of the images I need. Give me just a second here.
Yeah. I thought I had more pieces, but I guess I don't.
Have you checked both of your Brahmin?
No, I have not, so that might be part of it. So let me Raider power armor chest piece. You don't need a chest piece. Let me look at Honey. Where are you at? Oh, hey, we are in business. I only have one leg. I don't have both. But I got a helmet and a leg on the party sheet for you. There you go. So it's almost a complete set. Maybe we might be able to make one for you. So all you're missing is like the left leg or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Maybe we can just wrap some sandbags or something around that leg.
Oh. Of course, one thing. Probably bad idea, but wander off, go to Ravenwatch, pick up the stealth boy.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that might be a bad idea.
Well, all the bad ideas, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you enter into the conference room. You've dropped off your power armor at the mechanics. They're going to work on it. Go and take that 1 damage on your power armor off there.
All right.
As you enter into the conference room, you see several elders. They're in robes. They got their hoods pulled up, kind of obscuring their faces a little bit, unless they look directly at you. You see one of the knight. Now that you see him in person, you know for sure that this is the knight that was speaking to the new recruits the first day you arrived at the base. Scribe Olivia has also been brought in. And standing at the head of the table, you see a man with kind of a goatee and long hair. He looks a bit young compared to the others in the room that are elders and such. But they all seem to be looking at him for his, not necessarily approval, but his go-ahead or his indication to begin the conversation. And that is... on this map. Where's my ping? That is this man here. As you get settled in, the other knight that was talking to the recruits, he's still in his power armor. It's just his helmet is missing. There are a few other knights standing around with their helmets off and under their right arms, but they're standing not at the table. They're kind of stepped back a few paces away from the table. As you get closer, the man at the head of the table kind of motions you forward a little bit to get you to stand closer to the table, and then he looks over at Squire and Thompson and gives him a short nod, and all the heads turn towards Thompson. General, honored elders of the Brotherhood, these mercenaries who came to us seeking assistance in hunting down and tracking vertibirds, I've recently discovered that the vertibirds that they're looking for carry the insignia of the Enclave, whom we have had dealings with in the past and are, believe, are loosely associated with our current target here. I thought it best if you heard from them directly any information that they have about the Enclave. And then he defers back to the man at the head of the table, and the man at the head of the table just kind of looks at you and the two of you, Jack and Slash, with a bit of an expectant look on his face. And a moment passes, and Thompson just kind of turns over and he uses his hand to smack you on the shoulder real quick, Slash.
Hey, I look over at Jack. Jack.
Alright. I go through and actually explain almost everything we've dealt with this. I don't mention the...
Go, let's just in character explain it.
Alright, so I go through and explain... I don't mention Crockett's men specifically, but I explain that someone we dealt with sent us to find some stuff, well, to investigate some of the stuff. We found the symbol on the crates, and actually I believe it was what I've got listed as the bad chem, or bad drug, on my sheet, and explain what we know of the effects of it, and then chasing that down, seeing the vertibirds and the powered armor that I saw, or what I saw of it, and that I blew up one of their vertibirds. I don't explain how I did, just that I... And I don't mention the other crate, but I do mention the one that we brought back and that has been apparently reclaimed by the Enclave.
Okay, so you don't mention the one that
That,
Charles Zanko took.
No.
Okay. One of the elders, in the robes with the hood and everything, that's as I said before, slightly obscuring his face. However, the coloring of his robe looks very similar to the coloring of Scribe Olivia's uniform. He slightly turns his head. You can see a bit of a profile of his nose and a glint from the light hitting his eye, but not much else. Do you have in your possession a sample of this supposed drug that's being distributed to the raiders?
The last sample I had was used to determine what it did, and then the crate we had, we were betrayed by someone who started us on the investigation, and they had it last we saw it.
The knight, he turns his attention to you. Aside from the vertibirds, what is the military capability of this unit that you've seen?
We've only seen the vertibirds and a glimpse of what looked like maybe not quite as good as your powered armor, but better than Raider armor. And maybe a couple of foot troops. But they didn't look to be any better or worse than regular mercs around here.
They did have a bunch of vertibirds, and they hired those raiders. So I think we killed most of them.
Well, they killed an awful lot of them.
How many vertibirds, unique vertibirds, have you seen?
Yeah. We call them like dragonflies, but
Gosh. That we saw, I think there were 4 of them that left after that. I don't know that we saw the same one, or one of those from when we got betrayed. We also have some small evidence that they may have been kidnapping people for reasons indeterminate in the area.
At the mention of the kidnapping, there's several of the elders who are on the same side of the table as each other turn to each other, and there's some murmuring amongst them as they're trying to keep their voices down so that you can't hear exactly what they're saying, but it's most definitely a reaction to the kidnapping. The man at the head of the table wraps his metal metal-plated fist on the table to get them to be silent. And they all turn and look at him. This information is valuable to us. What would be more valuable is to learn more of this particular organization. I'm authorizing Squire Thompson to detach from the Brotherhood and operate with you at all times for any quest that you may have need of his assistance. I'm also authorizing him to inform you about everything we know about the Enclave, minus any connections that are possibly there with our current target here, as this is not our priority. You are, of course, more than welcome to continue running missions for us as you operate on this, at least until we have the tracking software fully operational. At that point in time, I would ask that you would focus on that, as you seem to be capable. And I do not have another full Brotherhood squad to spare for that, to take off of our current objective here. However, if what you say is true, then the enclave of this area will become the next major threat that we will have to deal with after our current one. At that, he turns, and the elders all kind of follow him, with the exception of the one that was standing at the table in power armor. He comes over to stand a little bit closer to you to speak with you in private. Well, not just like you, Jack, but your group in private. You know, the two of you would do some good with some proper training from the Brotherhood. I believe the general would still let you be an errant squad, but you could be more effective. Get access to better equipment as well. It'll just be a week, maybe 2 of training.
Well, what would be our obligation? Well, what would we have to give up in return?
Well, not much to begin with, but once your mission is over and you're no longer an errant squad, you will follow orders, like every other Brotherhood member.
I wish I had that little cricket voice. you hear crickets chirp 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 chirp. I'm like, there we go. Thank you, appreciate that.
He turns to go, his power armor clanking on the floor. And as he does, he turns back just for a moment and says, at the very least, to get some of your backwater ways trained out of you. And he turns and joins the other elders and the general in there as they head off to the corner. Scribe Olivia comes over and says, don't listen to the Knight Commander. He's just very old school here. He respects you. He wouldn't pick on you otherwise.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about.
Old school? And just kind of leave it at that, because...
Oh, I guess you are old school, hey? You're the OGs. Old ghoul. There we go.
And then, yeah.
Is Olivia there?
Yeah,
Nathan?
she's still there.
All right, Nathan and Olivia there.
Yeah, they're both there with you.
I don't know if we want a list, but I mean, we still work with you. Y'all must think a lot of us if you want to get us, or y'all just need members.
Olivia responds to this. Nathan's become a little bit silent now. Olivia says, "Well, it's a little bit of both. We do need fresh blood, but you're a very capable group, and that's actually why the Knight Commander offered you 1 to 2 weeks of training. Usually, it's about a month or so. He was probably just going to skip over a lot of the combat training because you're already capable and just give you the instruction on the ways of the Brotherhood." But
I don't know. I have to at least sleep on it.
Mercenaries.
I have to sleep on it at least. Maybe even ask my mom what she thinks.
Well, you do as you wish. As long as we continue to be all on the same side, I don't think there'll be any trouble in any direction.
Yeah, I hated shooting them Red River guys, but I mean, as we talked about before, if they shoot at you, you got to shoot back. So, man, Well, I guess they're just a mercenary group. They're not like really, you know, friends or anything with anybody. They go where the money goes.
That's what we've heard about them as well. Always going to the highest bidder. But we're unsure of who has hired them now. But we, in any case, we prefer to work with individual mercenary groups instead of mercenary companies.
Well, do you have anything lined up, or I guess we could help y'all out a little bit longer until y'all figure out that artifact.
I am working on something right now, but I'm waiting on a scouting group to get back to give us a little bit more information. So until then, maybe you should hang out with the squire for a little while. And I'm sure he's got some stuff he needs to tell you now that he's been given permission to. Isn't that right, Thompson? And she looks over at him. He doesn't really respond. He looks like he's got a bit of a 1,000-yard gaze on him. And he still doesn't respond even when she calls his name.
Oh, you with us, Squire?
Olivia gives him a bit of a tap on the shoulder, and he shakes his head and refocuses. Sorry. Just thinking about all the things and what I'm going to be able to tell you, what I can't, and trying to separate it in my mind so I don't give you information I'm not supposed to yet.
Okay.
And kind of look at Olivia and... Well, we might have some idea someplace we could pick up something to help with the software. But I'm not sure if what I'm thinking of would help you guys at all.
Well, even if it doesn't help with the software, we're still willing to pay for any advanced technology. What is it you have in mind?
Well, there's a couple of in defunct military bases in decent repair, and one of them seems to actually still have power that we have run across, and they might have the software, they might not.
Well, we have the software. It's just getting a computer system powerful enough up and running that will be able to handle it.
Oh, are you talking about the Raven Watch?
Olivia's eyes light up at the mention of Raven Watch.
Yes,
you know where Raven Watch is?
Yes, we know where it is.
Oops. Yeah.
Well, we've had mentions of it in all of our documentation. We know it's a pre-war Air Force base of some kind, but its location was always obscured or redacted from all the documents that we've found so far. But if you've found it in your travels already, that's amazing.
Yes, and it's in good repair. In fact,
Yes.
the local... the base Oh, shit. Okay, trying to remember what they actually...
Protectrons.
Well, the base Protectrons have kept it actually as close as we can determine to its original condition.
Well, that's amazing. Where can you tell me where it is? We should be working on getting a squad out there as soon as possible and setting up a forward operating base. And from the sounds of it, that wouldn't take much at all.
I don't. Well, you see what we left, like little markers and things like that, and yeah, we could show you where it is.
And she steps over to the big table in the conference area and pulls up the map of Texas and motions to you to like, where at here? I think it's in this area right here, based on what I've been figuring out. She zooms into here. We'll just pull up the actual map here. Put you guys here at the base. So she zooms in to right in here, and she's like, I think it's in this area around here.
Somewhere in that region, yes.
What can you tell me exactly where?
Well, see, what happened is we can't remember exactly where it's at, but we have markers to show us where it's at. And
What do you mean by markers?
Well, little piles of rocks and such, with little sign on it.
I see. Did you have your Pip-Boy at the time?
How about this? Let's just get down to the nuts and bolts of this. There's some pretty things in there, and there's lots of it, and we were trying to maybe helpful, to keep some of that. I guess, if that helps us, it helps you,
I understand. You were hoping to turn it into your own base of operations.
Yeah, but there's only two of us, so,
Yeah, and the defenses are still up.
Do you have control of those defenses?
We do.
Very well. Since it is just the two of you, you're not operating a large company like the Red River Company. Perhaps we can work out a deal as two entities instead of. Like I said, we're not in the business of just taking things from existing persons. Perhaps we can work out a deal to where we can move some of our squads down there so they can operate from there as a forward operation base, but the base is still yours. And
I know. I got an idea. One time, me and my folks, we lived in a big house, and we rented out places to people in the house. Maybe we can rent you some space.
I believe that's what she was getting to.
Oh,
But
sorry,
yes.
my brain just takes a little bit of time to catch up.
Well, of course, all the supplies there that's already there is yours. We would be more than happy to purchase some of it from you. We are always, on the lookout for more advanced technology or anything in general that helps the cause.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
I'm assuming there's some kind of facility there for repairs for mechanized machines such as vehicles or power armor, and we would, as part of that rent, we would like to have access to those workbenches.
yeah.
I don't see the problem with
vehicles
that.
in the place are all defunct, including the plane.
Well, perhaps that's something else we can work out. Maybe instead of giving you Brotherhood script for some of the supplies, we can, well, I don't know about the plane, but maybe some of those vehicles could be repaired.
Yeah, what were they missing? They were missing something important.
Well, we didn't really go over too much about the vehicles, but the jet itself was missing its entire engine block.
Yeah, that I did remember.
The whole jet engine assembly is not present.
Yeah, I remember something about not having some kind of starter system or something like that for the Humvees or something like that. I think they removed something very important too that was needed to start the vehicle. So.
We could trade supplies for labor. At least until there's no labor left, and then trade supplies for Brotherhood script. And we will continue to pay you for the use of the facility. There are certain parts of it.
Golly, I felt like I let the cat out of the bag, maybe, but yeah. I mean, if it helps.
GM took advantage.
Yeah.
No takesy backsies.
No take it backsies.
That's okay. Not the first one today.
No, it won't be. It won't be the last, that's for sure either. So.
Nope. Because I don't remember saying nothing about being able to track radiation sources from more than arm's reach, and up until you said something.
Well, I mean, I was, I try to be quiet about it.
Well, why don't y'all think about that? Maybe that's something that we'll get set up while we're still waiting on news for the next operation. But you should also sit down with Squire Thompson here and figure out, learn a little bit about this enclave.
All right.
You think they're done with the armor? Let's go look at it. I want to see how they work on it.
Thompson was in another daze again, but as you approach him a little bit closer and speak to him about the armor, he shakes out of it pretty quickly and recovers quicker this time than he did last time. And so yeah, let's go check out the armor and head out that way. However, that's where we're going to end today's session.
Can I do one thing before we do that?
What is that?
So we don't really have insight here. But I'd like to see, try to figure out if the Squire is actually concerned about what he was saying, about the information, or if there's something else that he seems to be concerned about. By asking him, you seem to be, lost in thought. Is anything wrong going on?
We're going to do that as a speech check.
Okay.
The speech will handle all of our insight stuff and everything.
Okay.
We're going to put it at since this is it's difficulty. Now we're going to make it difficulty 3.
Okay.
And we're going to increase the crit range to include 18 to 20.
Okay.
Critical or application range rather.
Gotcha. So speech is normally charisma?
Yes, it should be.
Yeah. All right, cool. Okay. Give me a second here. Oh. Wow. All that junk, and I roll that. Give me a second. Let me look at my perks.
No in addition to's here.
No, Cinemax, Demolition, Dog Meat, Gun Nuts, Intense Training, Vendor, Lead Belly, Calendar, Smooth Talker. What's that one do for me?
Maybe.
Can you make a barter or speech test? Here we go. As part of an opposition test, you may re-roll a d20.
It is not part of an opposition test.
Well,
However, maybe it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that the difficulty was set by his opposition. Like if he rolled,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So.
Well, it's the only reason I'm thinking maybe it will be is because you're right there with him. You're working with him for a while now. But it's. I'll let you re-roll the d20, but we're not actually setting the difficulty by his roll.
Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna re-roll this 17 for 13, which is not a success.
Not enough.
All right, so never mind. All right. If that would have gotten a success, I would have lucked the other two. But
yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, you got.
Hold on.
2 others.
I have. What did I need? 3?
You just need 3, so you just need 2 more successes to happen.
It's surprising I don't have speech tagged, but that's right. I did survival instead of that. So well, should have done that. All right, I've got the luck, so yeah, I'll re-roll those 16 and a 13 here to see if I get a complication and a success. And I rolled, so I can't. Yeah, so I have a complication.
Yeah, you have a complication.
And 2 successes. Since I got a success, can Jack help me?
Well, not now.
Okay.
No.
Assisted rolls have to be declared before the first roll is done.
I understand.
So as you're talking to him, you're trying to get a little bit out of him about why he's been so quiet, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think something else is going on besides the talk that we're about to have. So that's basically I'm prying. So.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. As you're talking to him, you're trying to get a little bit out of him. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the Enclave and what they're all about, what they've done." But then you somehow you slip up a little bit and kind of before he's been primed for it, you ask him, "Well, what's going on with you? What's happening?" Because you're being too quiet, etc., etc. So you slip up and hit him with the hard hitting.
Right, I go direct
question
instead of kind of to the side. So yeah, okay.
And I am now creating a reputation levels for characters. Up until this point, you guys have been working with him for a while, so you're going to start out with the same reputation with him that you have with the Brotherhood. Actually, we'll go up by 1. It'll be a 4 that you've had with him because you've been working with him for a little while. You've saved him a couple times out on missions. But when you hit him with that question, he turns to you just real quick, like head snap, fast as it. Look, there ain't nothing going on. And if there was, it's none of your business. You need to stay out of it. Now, just go look at the armor. And so your reputation with him has gone down by 1, 2, 3.
Right. I'm sorry, didn't mean anything by it, but okay. Let's go see what they get.
What you do get out of this slash, while with that complication, you've hurt your reputation with him a little bit, but his response and your ability to, your training, learning how to be a trader and everything, you now are like, there's something more to this. It is not just, he's trying to separate the class, what's still going to be classified and what's not, so he doesn't slip up there. There's something happening, and it revolves around the Enclave. Anytime that logo's come up, and now that you know the name of it, it's like there's something about the Enclave that really bothers Squire Thompson.
Okay, all right.
All right. Any other questions before we wrap up?
No, okay.
No.
Excuse me.
Then, next session will be on May 25th, session 31. Don't miss it, everybody. That's players and viewers alike. Don't miss it.
Like
We
I
will
try
be
not.
back. Not tomorrow, but the following Sunday with the next session of D&D. We finally got rid of the wolves last session.
Yeah.
Finally.
Interestingly enough, that was what, 15 seconds for that whole session?
For that, yeah. Go into the rounds and everything. Yep. I'm trying to stream as much as I can on X4 and everything, but X4's kind of being delayed until the next update comes out. And of course, I got other things happening that are just making things crazy and difficult. So we'll see you when we see you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Mother's Day is tomorrow.